Vivian Green, a well known British writer and the life partner of Graham Greene, has rightly said, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, but it's learning how to dance in the rain. It suggests the idea that life is a combination of happiness and sorrow, ups and downs, but we should face every challenge of life with courage and daring. The same thought is expressed in the poem Laugh and Be Merry, written by John Masefield. Dear viewers, I am Professor Mishramka Sunetra, Assistant Professor in Department of English, JAT, Arts, Science and Commerce College for Women, Malegaon. We are going to deal with a well-known poem written by John Masefield, Laugh and Be Merry. First, we'll focus on the writer. John Masefield was born on 1st June 1878 at Ledbury, Hertfordshire, England, and he died on 12th May 1967 at the age of 88 at Abingdon, Oxfordshire. At the age of 16, John Masefield joined Merchant Navy. He got the award Poet Laureate by United Kingdom, and he remained the Poet Laureate from 1830 until his death, that is 1867. John Masefield developed his passion for writing and reading while he was on his voyage. He is well known for his classic children's novel. The novels are The Midnight Folk and The Box of Delight. Now we'll focus on the poem Laugh and Be Merry. This poem probes the theme of living life to the full. This poem has 4 stanzas. These stanzas have 4 rhyming lines. There are 4 quatrains. Dear viewers, quatrain means a stanza with 4 lines. So, this poem has 4 stanzas and each stanza consists of 4 rhyming lines. Now, in this quatrain, John Masefield has used the rhyming couplet form. It means the first 2 and the following 2 lines rhyme with each other. It means the rhyme scheme of the poem is AABB. Now there are 4 quatrains, means 4 stanzas. Now there are rhyming words such as song, wrong, span, man, time, rhyme, mirth, earth, sky, by, etc. Now first we'll focus on the text. Laugh and be merry, remember, better the world with a song. Better the world with a blow in the teeth of a wrong. Laugh, for the time is brief, a thread of the length of a span. Laugh and be proud to belong to the old proud pageant of man. Laugh and be merry. Remember in olden time, God made heaven and earth, for joy he took in a rhyme, made them and filled them full with the strong red wine of his mirth, the splendid joy of the stars, the joy of the earth. So we must laugh and drink from the deep blue cup of the sky, join the jubilant song of the great stars sweeping by. Laugh and battle and work and drink the wine outpoured in the dear green earth, the sign of the joy of the Lord. Laugh and be merry, together like brothers akeen, guesting a while in the rooms of a beautiful inn, glad till the dancing stops and lilt of the music ends. Laugh till the game is played, and be you merry, my friends. So, dear viewers, here John Masefield has given a message to be happy. He says that life is filled with happiness. It is full of joys. Life is not a dream, but it is an adventure of happiness. So, we must enjoy life. The title of the poem gives an idea that every human being must live a happy life. One cannot love his life if it feels like a burden. Therefore, to make the life wonderful adventure, we must enjoy it. Life is filled with exciting moments of learning. Happiness does not exist outside our heart, but it exists in our heart. We must understand it. We should explore this bliss which is hidden in our heart. So, Masefield has given different perspectives to be happy in this poem. Now, here in the first stanza, he tells readers to better the world with their melodies and fight against the wrong done to humankind. He says that everyone must laugh. No doubt, it is possible that someone will do something wrong to us, but we should face it, because he says, better the world with a song, better the world with a blow in the teeth of a wrong. Here, we must fight against the wrong done to us or done to others. Laugh, for the time is brief, and thread of the length of a span. Here the poet says that our life is very short. Life is transitory. It's not permanent. No one is sure about life. So, the poet has focused the transitoriness of life, and he says that life is very short. He has compared life with thread. As we are not sure about the thread when it will be cut, but in the same way, we are not sure about our life. Now, here the poet says that laugh and be merry. Now, in this poem, the poet has emphasized this phrase. He has repeated this phrase. Now, here he says, laugh and be proud to belong to the old proud pageant of man. The poet wants to remind the readers that we all are human beings and we all are the travelers of the journey called life. Now he says we should better this world with a song. Now this song is a symbol of compassion, love, happiness. No doubt we'll have to face lot of tension, struggle, strife in this world. But in order to make this world better, we should fill it with our happiness. We should fill it with compassion. We can make this world better if we stand firmly against the wrongs done to human beings. MASEFIELD tells reader not to be a silent audience to the wrongs or to the evil done around us, but we should raise our voice against it. The poet says, the time is brief. Here he presents the reason why we should be happy in our life. First, we should be happy to make our life full of happiness and joys, because we are not aware about the moments that are still left with us. Life is like a short thread. The length of life is compared to our lifespan. Furthermore, he gives another reason. He says that we all belong to the pageant of man. He says that we must be proud. We must be proud because we all are human beings. Human beings can make this world a better world. They have to face several challenges, but if they face these challenges with courage, they can make this world better. Now, the poet says, laugh and be merry. Remember in olden time, God made heaven and earth. For joy he took in rhyme. Now this stanza begins with a repetition of the phrase, laugh and be merry. Now the poet says that God has created this world. Here there is allusion to the Bible. It alludes to the biblical episode of creation. God has created this heaven and earth. He created this heaven and earth for joy. God has created it for happiness. As God has expressed his happiness through the creation of earth, the creation of heaven, the creation of universe. In the same way, the poet says that as God has shown his happiness through the creation, we all should be happy. Here the poet has described God as a poet. As a poet takes in a rhyme to form a poem, in the same way, the God took in a rhyme to form the world. Now here, the poet has connected a poem with creation. Now in the next line he says, he made them and filled them full with the strong red wine of his mirth, the splendid joy of the stars, the joy of the earth. The God filled his creation with strong red wine. Now here, this strong red wine gives hint to happiness. Here, again there is biblical allusion to the Christian ceremony of Holy Communion. The bread and the wine which are served at the time of Holy Communion to commemorate the Last Supper of Christ is symbolized here. Here the poet has connected this idea with a different scenario. Here he has projected God as Christ, who filled the cup of the world with the strong wine of his joy. He filled this world with his joy, with his compassion, with his love. Here, the red wine represents God's joy and amusement when he created this world. In the next line, the poet says, made them and filled them full with the strong red wine of his mirth, the splendid joy of stars and the joy of the earth. The splendid joy of the stars and the earth. Here the stars and the earth are personified. According to the poet, God has not filled the world only with his amusement, but he has decorated it with the joyous stars. The joy of the earth is nothing but the reflection of the true happiness of God. Now in the next stanza he says, so we must laugh and drink from the deep blue cup of the sky, join the jubilant song of great stars sweeping by, laugh and battle and work and drink of the wine outpoured in the dear green earth, the sign of the joy of the Lord. Now here, again the poet has given reasons why should we laugh and be merry. Now here, he advises us that we should enjoy our life. He urges us to laugh with all our hearts and drink from the sky. Here, the sky is compared to a blue cup. This blue cup is filled with the wine of God. We all must have a sip of this strong wine in order to feel the essence of God's mirth. We should join the jubilant song of the great stars sweeping by. The blinking of the stars reflect the sense of rhythm to the poet. He compares the rhythmical light of stars to a jubilant song. We must laugh and fight the battles of our life with a smile on our face. We should work until the end. Here, the poet has used the color green. This green color symbolizes the vegetation of nature. According to the poet, the green nature is the sign of God's love, God's joy, and compassion. Laugh and be merry together like brothers akeen, guesting a while in the rooms of a beautiful inn. Glad till the dancing stops and the lilt of the music ends. Laugh till the game is played and be you merry, my friends. Now, in this stanza, the poet has compared life to a vacation in an inn. This world is just like an inn, and we all are only bus travelers. We are on this earth for our temporary stay. We stay here for a short time. As our life on this earth is very short, we should treat others with brotherly love. We must greet each other and we all must be merry. Here he says that we are just only guests in this beautiful inn. This earth or this world is a beautiful inn and we are only guests. And therefore, he urges readers to be glad. He says that this life means a dance and we should be glad till the dancing stops. The music of life is going on as when the life is over, this music of life will end. And therefore, as long as this music is going on, we all should dance. We should enjoy it. In the last line, the poet has used another metaphor. He has compared life to a game. He tells readers to laugh till this game is played. Dear viewers, we know that in a game, one can win or lose, and life is also just like a game. Therefore, there are ups and downs. There are highs and lows. In a game, it doesn't matter if a person wins or loses, but what is important? That a person has participated in the game. Therefore, we should not stop living if we are facing challenges in life. The art to be happy is to learn from the setbacks. We have to face challenges in our life, but we have to accept them. We have to accept the fact that this life is just a game and we are players. We have to play this game. And therefore, as in the beginning of my presentation, I said that Vivian Green has rightly said, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, but it's learning how to dance in the rain. So we should learn how to dance in rain, but we should not hide ourselves due to storm. This poem is filled with positivity. It has positive attitude. John Masefield has given message to the readers that always to be happy. He is not saying that in a particular time of the year or of a day we should be happy, but he says each moment of life is the best time to express our happiness. And this message which the poet has given to all readers must be understood and must be followed in life to make this earth a better world, to make this world a happy world. Thank you.